sounds good. How do I sound in contrast to the game audio? I can't draw my gun here. Okay, I think I sound fine. Okay. Okie dokie. We shall sit here for a momento. Then we will be on our way. I just want to... Yeah. Okay, we'll do that next. Sorry, I'm just making sure. That's what we're doing first. Today. There it is. Yeah, we're going to do this first, and then we'll fast travel back to Padromos and do all the stuff around there. Oh, I need to share these videos. Hello, Valentine. How are you? It's good to see you. Give me just a second. I am working on getting everything properly shared. Hello, Endangered. How are you? Okay. Well, even if you're just weirdly good, I'm glad to see that you're doing good. Here, you're doing good. I think... screw it. Both work in this situation. You're good, and that's glad to hear. Okay, we're going to get started. Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, everybody. We just finished... Let's see, last stream, we were doing mostly a bunch of side quests that open. No, we did finish Kadara's port's main story, so we were able to settle there. Let's see, Endangered's been pretty good, been running through the Legendary Edition. Same. I've only just barely started Mass Effect 2 with the Legendary Edition because I have a bunch of other stuff on my plate. Streaming, work. I did get a game that I kickstarted a while back. It came out, and I've been kind of playing that on the side too, just to, justify the Kickstarter. It's okay. It wasn't... it's still new, and they're still patching it in, so it'll get better, I'm sure. But yeah, the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect. Woo! That's definitely the way to play Mass Effect 1, that's for sure. You're kidding. That cost me to reload? See, that amount of water is too much? Sarah, do I need to get you some floaties? Do you need your mummy? Oh, that's fair. Kickstarters are a risk. I know. But to be perfectly frank, I've yet to be truly let down by a Kickstarter. I know that video games in particular are a bit riskier to kickstart than, say, board games, which I've kickstarted a few of those as well. Since just because you have an idea doesn't mean you're going to have the tech savvy. But I've been mostly pretty happy with the games I've kickstarted, and if nothing else, I'm like, they usually weren't particularly expensive, so it's not like I got cheated out of any large amount of money, and I still actually have a relatively fun distraction to play through. I will read your comment in just a second. Ow. Freeze. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I heard Endanger talking all about the changes to 1. No soldiers can swim in Mass Effect. No, it's illegal. Mass Effect is a strict no swimming area. But yeah, Mass Effect 1, the gameplay is good. I mean, okay, the gameplay was good in the first Mass Effect, but it was dated as hell. So, as long as you kept in mind when it was released, it was a great... I mean, again, it's kind of like Tales of Symphonia. It will always be my favorite video game, but it's not a video game I recommend to anyone because of how badly the game's combat has dated. Does that make it bad? No. It was good for the time, but it's not really worth playing by today's standards. And that was kind of the same way with the first Mass Effect. It was good. I really liked it, and I could still recommend it, but the armor's too heavy to swim in. Ah, Pisha. Okay, you're probably right, but Pisha! What else was I trying to say? Oh, now I gotta go to Havarl. Okay. Alright. I guess that means we're done with PB's quest here. Okay, back to the Tempest. No, actually, I just need to go to... Do you just freeze in midair to shoot like a Looney Tunes cartoon? Yeah, there is a upgrade you can purchase that gives you... it gives your jump jet extra boost. Here, I'll let me switch to a different weapon so you can see it better. Sorry, the controls are a little different in this game compared to... Oh, wait. Okay, I'll show you later then, shall I? But I've got a jump jet that lets me hover while I'm aiming for a few seconds. Let's see, I okay, change my loadout. Okay, we don't need Peebs, we now need Jaw. But yeah, I could totally understand how that would look like a Looney Tune cartoon, given that you were just seeing it down the scope of a sniper. Bradley. Can I pull my gun out yet? You mean I'm not allowed to draw a weapon when I'm surrounded by civilians? That is just unheard of. Yeah, I don't use the hover a ton, but it can definitely be, I mean, especially since I know you prefer shotgun endangered, so you would have no use for that hover, but it can be useful with a sniper. Yo, Bradley!
Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
With all our
You're very
scientific
cartoony.
gizmos, we expected pirates, but not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
I came a long way to hear that.
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Route.
Tactical? You mean military?
No. That was an Angaran voice. He means Rokar. That's why he called us.
I am all down for
Attack
kicking the
on our
Rokar's
first
ass.
outpost. Can you imagine how that
Well, I'm all
makes us
down for
react?
kicking the Ket's ass too, but
Exactly the response.
the Ket are crazy zealots. The Rokar choose to be dicks.
Eos has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda.
Well, technically
Head
you
to Black
didn't.
Rock 10. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Okay, let's grab this quest while we're here, and then we'll go take care of that. Since this stream I'm gonna do my best to try to do as many of my companion quests that are now available. Except for Drax, just because to do Drax I've got to go to Eladin, and since I haven't been to Eladin yet, that would, you know, advance a whole lot of story stuff. So I want to finish up what I've got on the planets I currently have access to before I go to a new planet. Yo, Yale!
Is your name Yale?
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. What can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Let's see.
Tell me about the
The
three
change for
favors.
graphics, everything looks fuzzy.
Oh, shit.
That's what it looks like around heat, wind, and sand. Didn't actually notice that. Yeah, no, I'm assuming you're talking about not liking the graphics in this game Endangered and not going back to talking about the Legendary Edition. But yeah, no, I know that the graphics were the biggest criticism of this game. And I also agree with Valentine about the eye twitching, because I live in a desert, and that is true.
Well, that reaction tells me all I need to know.
Look, I just didn't think anyone would find out about it, okay? It's something that ought to be left alone. We made a mistake.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring
Playing the other
exiles to fight
game, so
for us.
the swap weird. Yeah. Oh, it was weird playing Mass Effect 1 and 2 and seeing the graphics, because like Mass Effect 3 looks a lot better than the other two, and some of the characters got subtle redesigns, but play Mass Effect 2, and Kelly looks a lot more like her Mass Effect 3 model rather than 2. That just threw me off. Dr. Chakwas looks a lot younger in her design, which might just be due to the fine-tuning of the graphics and not necessarily them redesigning her, but yeah.
Could have worked. Mercenaries and privateers have existed throughout history.
That was the hope. Cochran and I served together. I thought I could trust him.
And I don't know or care
became
much
their
about the
commander,
story,
my arm,
so my brain's
we
gonna
shared
catch onto
access to
anything I
control
like.
operations.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Good
then they
graphics in Mass
put their
Effect 1 was
own
so
voice.
weird, you're not wrong.
Attack
Actually, there was a really
supposed
funny
to
graphical
protect.
update I learned about, in that there was a Turian character you were supposed to fight in the first game, but somewhere down the road they gave him a human model, despite him having a Turian voice. So in the remake, the Legendary Edition, they made sure to give him a Turian in-game model. So
I've dealt with the 3 Sabers. They won't be a problem.
Damn. They're gone, then. Shit. Cochran. He was a good man.
once.
Addison will be pleased at least. One loose end tied up.
Wait, Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options.
And I don't blame
Doesn't
her.
even matter anymore. The 3 Sabers are gone. Just let this blow over.
Udina
I
looked
have to get
weird.
back to work.
Anytime I look at Udina, I just see a one big, pile of, feces. So I couldn't actually tell that he looked any difference because you can't shine a shit. But all joking aside, yeah, I do kind of have to agree with you on that one. Okay. Like the whole first game, he looked off to you. Maybe it's just, his duplicitous side
Almost
shining
like
through his in-game model.
It's definitely a Roka signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
Actually, if it's all the same to you, Ryder, I'm just going to kind of close my eyes for a bit. Let's see, I don't have to give... Do have to give credit to Mass Effect series for having diverse human appearances, not just bland white, though I wish they had more body shapes. Like, it looked even more punchable. So, I can't agree with the body shape thing for representation. I do believe the reason why there aren't any people of different body shapes is because I think in the future the idea is that they have enough implants that can regulate people's body weight better. At least that's how I've understood it. I know that everyone has got a bitch ton of implants in the future, since I know that Omni tools are technically implants as well. I wasn't aiming for you. Wait, okay. Which button is it to? Here we go. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Sorry, that's kind of what it looks like floating in the air without the scope. Okay, I'm good with this sniper rifle, I swear. Okay, you know, if you'd stop trying to defend yourself against the Remnant and just stand still. Stand still. Would anyone like to stand and get some steel with me? Once I had a wooden whistle, but it wouldn't whistle. Then I had a steel whistle, but it steel wouldn't whistle. Okay, let's see. Let's catch up on
Are
some.
we clear?
Like, he looked... Let's see. More body shapes would be nice. I definitely agree. Things is there are many big people like me who are just naturally shaped that
See what they were protecting.
way. Not from any health problems. It's just the body shape, so even you still have fat. That's why you can still have... No, I 100% agree. And... like I said, I wasn't trying to defend it. I was just saying I think that was the explanation. It's like, for example, one of my in-laws, they have a issue. I think it's a thyroid issue. So they can't actually lose weight. But I imagine if they had something that would help, you know, modulate that, it might help them lose weight. But that's neither here nor there. I just... yeah, I think body shapes would definitely be better. Then again, I think it's also harkening back to something like, say, Star Trek and Star Wars. You never saw people of different body shapes in those earlier movies. Just, again, playing into the whole idea is as we get more advanced, our society becomes perfect, which means people who have perfect... yada, yada, yada. I don't really need to continue. And okay, let's see. Well, let's see, that's true, but they also already had to make how many body shapes for the different races. That's true. It's probably just a time-saving thing. Also true. I do get it, but maybe if they made more games, we'll have body shapes and hopefully some epic gay smooches. Yeah, they do have gay, Val. Like, this game does have plenty of gay in it. Gay, gat. They have the gay. Yes, this game does have the gay. Starting with... Dragon Age Inquisition and also carrying over into Mass Effect Andromeda, they had, like, people who it's like, okay, these people... because, like, before they kind of just got around it by saying that these characters are bisexual. But starting with Dragon Age Inquisition and into Andromeda, it's like, okay, these characters are gay, these characters are bisexual, these characters are straight, to give everyone good representation, so... and I always like it when they've got representation for everybody, because it can show some people, it's like, hey... there's something for everybody, and they're getting along, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, let's see. They have the gay. Did people openly say they were gay and were introduce their lovers or kiss? I mean, you can straight up be very gay. You can be the gay, and Mass Effect 3 has 2 straight up gay characters.
I'm not walking away. This is my house.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Shot Fetcher.
Promise and resilience. If they want to attack an outpost, we'll use their beacon and let them. Then finish the job.
The comm array at Site 2 is still intact. You could broadcast from there.
Everyone got that? Rokar welcoming party at Site 2.
Let's see, if they aren't openly showing, flirting, or introducing their lovers to show they are showing a kiss, then it's just subtext and doesn't count. Make it impossible to gal pal. Oh, no, don't worry. These games... Mass Effect, Dragon Age Inquisition and Mass Effect Andromeda, this one, does a very good job with that. Because, like, I think I mentioned while playing Mass Effect 3, I was always a little concerned with just how open Specialist Trainer was about her being a lesbian. Because I was always kind of concerned who, let's see, one in show mourning his former husband who died. Yes, I was always a little concerned with how open they made Trainer as a lesbian. Because I'm like, is this representation or is this just fan service? But that honestly is just going to depend on your opinion about the characters. But yeah, his name's Cortez. He's your pilot for your shuttles. Yeah, a big part of his story arc is that his husband was killed a while ago, and you kind of help him overcome his grief. He's a good character, and I'm rather fond of him. Let's see. That means his husband is dead, though. Danger, that's a bad trope, too. I mean, I agree. That's not a good trope either, but... But yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition in this game does a very good job with that sort of thing.
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communications array.
Well, let's not keep Axel waiting.
Plus, again, too, you know, Cortez's husband's, you know, being dead's defense. Mass Effect 3 is kind of a lot about
We know this
people
place.
and loved ones dying, since it's full-on Reaper invasion.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Okay. Guy's lost his husband because it's war. You can help him move on. You can also start dating him too. Tropes are expected. Mass Effect is a space soap opera. Player characters intervention don't really count since you can be straight or gay or bi.
Are they heading toward us?
The Rokar have altered course.
Where are they?
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Yes, but from which direction do they come?
Human, I told you no soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
They bought it and they forgot to get a receipt. Oh yeah. I can't shoot them when they're airdropping, which is disappointing. I always loved playing the story mode in Halo Reach and just always pulling out my scoped weapon and just shooting the little grunts before they could get off the ship. That was always fun. Hold still. Right, wrong button.
Sniper.
Yep. Oh, also Abby's here, by the way.
Hi.
Watch out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Having the firefight up here reminds me of playing multiplayer with my siblings on James Bond Nightfire, and always we'd always play Capture the Flag on the big snowy level with the two monorails going between it. One of us would just always stand on top with a sniper rifle and play, you know, guard for our flag. Good memories. Okay, let's read some messages. Cortez goes for male ship, so he's definitely gay. Okay, still not happy with Barry or gay tropes, so are there alive gays, like couples? Valentine says hi, honey. Other than the player character and a sorry, all-female alien race, no. Dangered also says hi, Abby.
There is a. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's situational though.
Yeah, let's see.
Because in Inquisition you have
Mhm.
the possibility of the Empress and
Mhm.
the Bard.
Yeah.
couple.
Well, but the thing is that she is lesbian, though, just because they don't end up because there's a possibility of them not being together in the end. They are still both of them are still lesbians.
Right, but I was just saying, as an example of an actual gay couple being on screen.
That's fair. Let's see, what
That's
else?
not for the main character.
Let's see. I mean, because again, since both games are about war and larger-than-life events, you're not always able to sit down with, you know, rando characters and talk to them about their love life, so I'm thinking. I know Dorian and Iron Bull can end up as a couple if Iron Bull gets kicked out of the Kunari. So, there's that. Shoot. I want a blank here. Let's see. Sorry, really can't count. I agree, as it's a cop-out similar to the game Gems and Steven Universe with no actual substance of showing couples. Unless you go for it, yeah, not much open stuff. And if that is the problem I'm talking about, not saying the game is awful or hateful or hates LGBT, but pointing out it's nothing substantial. Let's see. Take the bullet. I mean, honestly, I will always defend BioWare for being progressive because they were including even bisexual romances long before anyone else was willing to. So it's one of those, it's like, it's one thing at a time. especially since the head developer of Dragon Age Inquisition actually fought back against the producers to keep Dorian from in Inquisition as just a gay romance, stating that it's like there are hundreds of places that people can go to see straight couples together. He wants to create an environment where there is diversity for people who are not heterosexual. So again, it's like, yeah, might not be the best, but it's like, it's progress nonetheless, and I will always have to give credit. Sarah and Harding. Oh, that's true. I did forget about. Oh yeah, that is a gay couple. I mean, they wanted to add more gay characters in Aspect 2, but got... Yeah, because again, that's the big problem as a whole, and why I'll still appreciate... Okay, I'm a little more hypercritical of the Asari, because that was clearly just there for fan service, making them all women. But something like Steven Universe, it's like, it got it on TV, which I feel opened the door for many other shows to have actual LGBT relationships in it, so one foot in the door is kind of how I'm choosing to look at it. Because unfortunately, bigoted people are rooted in their definition of how society should be. So I can always appreciate the one foot in the door approach. Also, Abby was there.
I was where?
Sorry, just because I had a long diatribe,
Oh,
and then I was like, and also Abby was there.
yeah, here.
Just because I'm like,
I'm
I
just
kind of.
playing DS.
Let's see. Let's get caught up. Sarah and Harding, gay couple. No, it's good they include the romance. I agree, but I don't believe it to be good LGBT representation in any meaningful fashion, since player characters have to do it. Yeah. Where is it? Okay, I think you were the last one. Oh, no. Someone on the other side. Oh, two on the other side. Hello from the other side.
Fought till the end. Very Turian.
Hey, Rokar, you guys were all taken down by 3 people in a junkyard. You should... Yeah, when you get to the afterlife and whoever's there waiting for you asking how you died, you might want to lie, because that's just embarrassing. Anyone ever played, tabletop role-playing games with people who love playing games like this, and they just want to be an invincible, nigh indestructible character in D&D, and then throw a fit when they can't take on an entire squadron with just, a handkerchief and a packet of gum? Those people are the worst to play with, I think. Oh, hi. Okay, why did you feel the need to vault over something when there was a wall there? I think you got the wrong animation, dude. Okay, no, that's not a separate turret. Let's see. Super glad I came into this stream. Okay, does anyone in Mass Effect games have a different death? Have a dignified death? Oh, no, it's not. Ryder killing you is like Shepard killing you. It's impressive. Yeah, some people get dignified deaths. A friend similar to that, Luke, but he laughed when he got his ass kicked at the enemy base and agreed to take it back a notch. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Yeah. But yeah, dignified deaths. Oh yeah, Mass Effect's got plenty of dignified deaths. I think everyone who's played Mass Effect 3 knows what I'm talking about. Anyone want to sing Scientist Solarian in his honor?
Stop right now.
Does anyone else want to ask if they're alive? Do I have any volunteers to take a sword through the stomach? From protein we are formed. Morden. Okay, Commander Shepard had a dignified death too. Well, at least in that ending, anyway, they survive one of the 4 endings. They become a mindless, geez, I don't even know what to describe what they turn into in the Control the Reaper endings. We don't talk about the Control the Reaper ending. Yes, I would like to fast travel. Don't make me cry for those 3. I just got through all 3 of those scenes today.
Bless.
Restoring all health, ammo, and power cells. Updating Instagram photo. Ordering takeout. Deciding how many pieces of cheese needs to go on your sandwich. Detecting all mice under the fridge. Buying the updated amiibos. Shutting Luke up because this joke is done.
You can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend
Ending is
Joe.
bad. Control ending is very bad.
On opposite sides.
Are you asking if I beat Mass Effect 3 or if Endangered's beat it yet? Okay, you're asking Endangered. Nope, doing the Citadel DLC, like 3 main missions for me to play. And I think that's the first time you've actually got to play the Citadel DLC yourself, Endangered. I remember you telling me that when I streamed it was the first time you got to see it.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blame them.
Maybe I should say something?
If you like.
This was a hell of a day, and you all deserve whatever break you want. You've built a fine home. The initiative still exists because of your efforts here.
Woo!
Reward yourself, Padromos. You've earned it.
So, when do we get back to work?
No vacation asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it.
That is why I love this
Wasn't a good
place.
day, but it was another day. You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
Okay, looks like we are caught up with Jaw's stuff. Okay, is there anything else I can do? Well, no, it looks like I'm done with quests here. Okay. It's fun. I love everyone's rage ragging on Shepard. That's always good stuff. For the sushi place, and Tally flirting shamelessly is great. Yeah. So I forgot the protagonist's name. Feels like a less interesting Shepard. Her name is Ryder. And you're not alone in that feeling. I personally think she's still a great character, but yeah, no. That's complete. If that, I can talk. Okay, we're gonna do Vetra's quest next because Vetra and I are gonna get all snuggly this playthrough. Ryder, less interesting version. Honestly, Shepard or Ryder is at their best when they're dealing with their family stuff, but since your sibling is in a coma for most of the game, it's not explored as good as it could have been. But honestly, I do kind of like that Ryder is just sort of a normal person before all this, rather than already being kind of a military legend like Shepard was. But again, that's just a personal preference. I mean this coming from someone who doesn't even like Mass Effect and still had fun watching Shepard. We're just get like 3 games to get to know Shep. Yeah, that's also true. Shep wasn't the greatest character in their first game, but do I have any new emails?
New email at your terminal.
Yes, I do. It's McCoy. Okay, cool.
Pathfinder.
I mean, sadly, we got a lot of great stuff from Ryder last episode. I didn't watch the whole game, just part Shepard's was just fun to watch. But, wait. Hold the phone. And Ryder's stuff on Kadar with Sloan was great. Yep, let's go. Let's
You have
go
AVP
to the...
outstanding, Pathfinder.
Oh, that's true. Oh, and I have another cryo point. Let's see. Oh, wait, I think... Let's see. Say that I like the romance from Ryder more. I could agree with that. Mass Effect would have benefited greatly from some Borderlands style multiplayer with dialogues options. I don't know. I don't know if I could agree with that, because I played Borderlands once and I really didn't care for the game, but that's just my opinion. So I don't know. It's one of those things that since it was never done, I can't actually really say, you know, yay or nay if I think that actually work. But yeah, if they ever decided to do that, that'd be interesting.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Let's listen to Dick Sewell.
Jal, I'm in the meeting room.
Right behind you, Ryder. Pulling up the message.
Hold my finger.
You always were a short-sighted fool. Helping an outsider instead of your own people. You're unfit to bear your family's name.
I hate you.
Okay, this guy is really starting to piss me off.
He always was a Veshanon.
Vesha what?
Someone pleased with his own shit. We've never gotten along.
I'm still learning about Angara, but that sounded more personal than a childhood rivalry.
He's too smart to attack me directly. Aksul wants us to do something reckless. Let's not give him the satisfaction.
You tell him, Jal. Hey, Vetch, you got anything for me?
Hey, Ryder.
I think they have Mass Effect 4 in plans, or Mass Effect Andromeda 2. They have plans, I think. Curious what they'll do. Yeah, I mean, they've already announced the next Mass Effect game,
Chat later.
and
You know where to
they've
find
shown Liara. Like, Liara is the only character we've seen in the trailer at all, outside of some characters in silhouette in the background, so... I'm not excited per se. I mean, I'm glad we're getting more Mass Effect, don't get me wrong. It is my favorite game series. Well, one of my favorite game series anyway. But okay, don't go there. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. My phone's ringing.
Look at these readings. This system is beautiful.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
Okay, I is back. I did quickly, did throw in the comments where I had to go to, but for those who didn't see it, it was my boss calling. He'd been gone for vacation for a little bit, so he just needed me to give him an update on everything that happened while he was gone.
Probe away. We've got a crater.
That's... What is Garrus's favorite video game, honey?
I'm sorry, what?
What is Garrus's favorite video game? Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Halo Reach.
God damn it. That paperclip.
Probe's launched.
No, it's Valentine.
Getting a
Damn
scan.
Valentine.
He's got the reach. He's got the touch. He's got the power. What did Tally say to Legion? Oh no, let's hear it. Okay, yeah, let's hear it indeed. Oh yeah, this is also a new planet, sort of. You're getting on my nerves. Okay, screw it, we're already here. I know I said I wasn't going to start a new planet just yet with... screw it. I don't care. We are just going to go.
Wow. Look at all this. The Scourge did a number here, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
To think this was supposed to be the Turian home.
Oh
Now the
gosh, I knew
exiles
that
have
one would
taken
be bad.
over.
Yep.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
Unfortunately.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation? In normal situations, they do. This planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open. No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level. So, stick to the Nomad.
Which is something I'm a little...
Good luck, Ryder.
How did the Normandy SR-1 last so long? It was one hull of a ship. Okay, so I really like this level in concept. I don't really like it in execution. Because if you didn't hear, the basic idea of this level... Endangered winced at that one. The whole concept of this level is that you can't go outside of the Nomad because the radiation is so high it'll kill you.
Gravity's lower than we're used to, Pathfinder.
The problem with this is
Without accidentally hitting the
because the Nomad doesn't have a gun, there's really nothing to do outside of the protective force fields that lets you get out of the Nomad. Except drive around and enjoy the weird physics, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, the weird physics are a lot of fun, but... Yep, the moon level. Now, that being said, while the level itself, I think, comes up short, you do a lot of good quests here, so at least that kind of makes up for it.
Your nav system, Pathfinder.
Oh, last one from Valentine. The Nomad is an upgraded Mako with no gun.
Sam?
I can agree with that. I mean, I definitely prefer driving around in the Nomad to the Mako, albeit I will admit that
What about the
they
crazy
vastly improved the Mako in the Legendary Edition, so that's nice. But even still, I think Shepard is British because they invaded the beaches of Normandy. That's a good one. I actually rather like that one. Yep. Not Valentine, Endangered agrees with me. That one was clever.
Exiles
Oh, an uncommon mineral. That means I'll be able to trade it for another uncommon mineral and maybe finish making my mineral collection. Yeah, I was kind of trying to make a Pokemon card joke reference, but then I was like, maybe I should also... Yeah, no, I think it kind of failed, but oh well. Oh, wait, that's Vetra.
Hello was right.
I'm glad this game has no friendly fire.
This place.
I googled those. The Hammerhead still sucks, though. We don't speak of the Hammerhead. Like, yikes. Why did they add the Hammerhead to Mass Effect 2? It's like, bros, Matt BioWare, buddies. You know what happened with the Mako. What made you think the Hammerhead was a good idea?
What was the Hammerhead again?
In the Firewalker DLC, I'm glad you did that, Google, too.
Oh, the leapy thing?
Yeah, the leapy thing.
Oh, yeah, that was a pain in the butt.
Yep. Cortez likes the Hammerhead. Why? Oh, wait, right. This is how I change. Okay, for a second I thought it said message for alive. Why does this air bubble look like the Doom movie filter? I have no idea, honestly.
The main component in shuttle fuel, Pathfinder. It can also
Okay,
be used
where's the mineral?
to make highly effective explosives.
Just what we need. Exiles with explosives. Let's get into that base.
The attached passcode is only a fragment. Data here indicates other mining domes. I've added the locations to your map.
Oh, mineral. Unknown mineral. I think that might be the unknown mineral. You are not. Yes, you are. Oh, thank you. It is good to scan you. And it does look like that. Yeah, I have never actually played Doom or seen the movie, so I'm afraid I cannot comment on that one. Where's the exit? Oh look, the mining perimeter, you know, is cutting through into here. Alright, where are we going to next? We're going here. Let us drive over
That
here.
data we found mentioned a guy named Krex. Any idea who that is?
Doesn't ring a bell. If he's out here, he might be dangerous.
If it doesn't ring a bell, then he can't ring my bell. He doesn't ring my bell. My bell doesn't ring a ring a ring. Y'all are here talking about the specs of the game and gushing, and I'm just...
Activating automated station.
I am just pointing out dumb small details that are and asking questions. And yes, I agree, Endangered, it's fun. I mean, you're basically doing what I did when they were playing the little bit I was there for Deltarune, because I just did not get into Undertale like the rest of the channel did. So there's always room for someone like that on our channel. Shut up, Drac. I can drive. Actually, I don't know if I've ever brought Drac to this planet before, so that was a new one. But to answer your question, honey, since you were looking down, I tried jumping a gap, or I tried jumping a ravine, but because I'd already kind of used up a bunch of my boost just going fast, there wasn't a ton left for me to
Make it.
However, I did manage to make it because physics are silly. This is video games. We come here to escape reality. I don't like the original Undertale game or Deltarune, but I love the AU content. And apparently I'm thirsty for skeletons. Well, you know what the song says, skeleton, you are my friend.
Stop.
But you are made of bone. But you have got no flesh and blood. Running through you to help protect the boner.
You know they probably have no idea what you're referencing.
I don't care. I mean, half the things I reference in this show, I don't think anyone knows. Hasn't stopped me yet. We also need to collect the 7 gems for the Belt of Deltora. Actually, if anyone knows what that's from, I don't know what I'll give you. I'll give you guys something. Let's see. Learning the references is fun. Also, I only give prizes to people who don't have to Google what the hell that was. Let's see. I mean, given how people draw the not safe for work, all I have to say is, Etco bot. Wait, what? All I have to say is Etco body. And even endangered's confused. Luke, I'm older than you. And I don't get the reference. Huzzah, then. Although, if you're being older than me, you're less likely to get that particular reference because it was from a children's book that came out when I was like the perfect age for it, so it makes more sense why you would not get that one. And again, I don't know if that series has maintained any popularity since it first came out. How dare you make me waste a second bullet on you? I mean, do you have any idea how little these bullets cost me? And I am just so unwilling to spend more than one on you guys. That should just give you a clear idea of how low on my priorities I consider you. And you made me use 2? That's almost as bad as Oliver Twist asking for some more. Clarify the Etco body. I'm still talking about the skeletons and you're saying there's no flesh in the flesh Etco body. I should not say more to keep this chat clean. Soap. There. The chat is clean again. No, I got a better idea. Demons be gone! Demons be gone! Wait, no, that's not clean. That's cleansed. Ooh, I think I mixed things up a little bit. Then again, I'm not playing Fire Emblem Fate, so I don't think we have any demons that need to be cleansed from this house. You say that as you miss 3 shots. Well, endangered, you know what? Maybe that's the reason you're not extinct yet, is because I keep missing those shots. This is why I never use the sniper rifle in multiplayer. Whenever I played multiplayer, I always stuck, in Mass Effect 3 anyway, I always stuck with the shotguns and the assault rifles because I did not have to be accurate with those. Nor do they stop my perpetual thirst. Oh, would you like some Gatorade? That might help with your thirst.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Nice rebuttal. Not really. That was me just coming up with random shit.
So your normal rebuttal.
Oh, shut up, honey. You know I love you. Actually, yes, Gatorade and some muscle ladies, please and thank you. Oh, you know what we need to get back to? We need to get back to the Sims vampire harem. That's something the 3 of us need to do again.
This Crex must be in charge of
Yeah,
helium.
my problem is finding time
He's
for
the one we need
that.
to stop.
Plus, since I discovered I really want to play Biomutant, I want to spend as much of my free time as I can finishing Andromeda so I can stream that game. Because I've been waiting that game for a long time. Val, that will just make you more thirsty. Maybe we need to pour some sugar on Val in the name of love. And Val is always thirsty. Endangered should know this. I know much about Val. I believe you do, Endangered. I believe you do. I mean, we are friends, IRL, so yeah, I'd hope so. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows that just because... Okay, I don't actually have a good joke for that, but yeah, I hear ya. Then again, I am always terrible at getting to know my IRL friends. I've got too much already in my head. Well, yes, of course. M. Bison turns to the camera and says, "Of course!" Right.
Sam, I need info on the Exile base. What do you have for me?
The base is comprised of two mining zones. The second can only be accessed with a passcode. I also detect multiple frequencies originating from the area. They have communication with Kadara.
No. Let's see. Like 3 friends, so it's easy for you. I have, like, no friends outside of the channel, and I still have a hard time keeping track of everything.
Yeah, you have friends. What are you fucking talking about?
Not that I really do anything with.
What about Power Rangers night with that bud?
I was... Yeah, okay. I do have a few outside of the channel. No nostalgia critic memes in this house, sir.
What'd you reference?
I did the M. Bison, of course.
Oh.
Who's saying I was referencing the nostalgia critic? Maybe I just really like Raul Giuliani. I think I said his name right. Let's see. Are we friends then, Luke? I do consider you to be friends, yes. Abby has just eaten a cookie. Newsflash. Abby has just eaten a cookie. Call the newspapers because Abby has just eaten a cookie. Abby has thrown the cookies at me. Yeah, I love the ragdoll physics when you get a headshot on someone. I don't care if they're not realistic. It's entertaining as hell to look at. Wow, he was like there and then he wasn't. It was like, whee, this could be fun if it weren't for the fact that, oh, there goes my neck. Okay, I'm about to die. Oh, that would be why.
Are you outside the bowl?
No, giant mecha metal, you know, monster.
Samurai boy?
No, this isn't flashbacks, so there's no mecha metal samurais.
Aww.
Also, the mecha metal samurais we never got to the part with the mecha metal samurai on the channel, so I don't think it counts.
Yes, I do.
Look, just because the mecha metal samurai was one of the most enjoyable parts of Shamu's backstory doesn't mean I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to make myself sad. Okay, let's catch up on some comments. Yeah, Endangered says yay. Okay, I have 4 friends, maybe 5, if Abby is my friend too. Ragdoll should never be realistic. Yep. Physics. make the game fun. That's why, like, every shooter has those ridiculous physics. You know, I think my favorite shooter game ever is still the first, or famous, let me rephrase that. Let's see, damn right. My favorite shooter ever that's just a shooter and nothing else will always be the first Red Steel game for the Wii, because I loved being able to shoot people off water towers in some of the levels and just seeing their bodies go limp and fall over. It was a lot of fun. And then the sequel came out and was awful, and I think because of that it killed the Red Steel series forever. Which is a shame, because the first one is simple, basic, and there's not much to it, but god damn, it was fun. Plus the story was interesting, albeit a little, I don't know, maybe a little stereotypical. I don't know. The point is, I'm saying I really like the first Red Steel game, despite all of its flaws. Let's see. Even GTA has funny ragdolls. Call of Duty has them too. I've not only played one Call of Duty game once at a friend's house, so I can't really comment on that. Never played Grand Theft Auto. Don't really want to. But I will take your word for it when it comes to... Okay, guys, we all know the game with the best ragdoll physics is Skyrim anytime you use Fusro Da.
Or just whenever the game feels like it, when it breaks.
Like, what was it? Chef Skyrim, when he's carrying the body around like a puppet. Guys, if you've never seen it, just Google Chef, or not Google, just type Chef Skyrim or Skyrim Chef into YouTube. I think it's Jello Apocalypse, right, honey?
Yeah, Jello Apocalypse, uh-huh.
Just watch it. It's a thing of beauty. Let's see. I also feel like Shamu would get high with green and somehow steal an entire army. That sounds interesting. That's best ragdoll. Yes, it is. Now, honestly, I could totally see I mean, I should stop talking about the episodes that never got finished, because again, it's going to make me sad, but he did some crazy shit.
Sam, you get that fragment?
I've completed the path.
Hey, from Kadara! Hey, Kadara! Hey, how is it? Hey! Holy shit!
What?
Read the email titles.
Oh. That's what you're doing, okay.
Just go for it!
No, leave me be. I just want to play Okami Den.
Leave me be.
Go back where the mic is. You'll be lost.
Good.
But I have now been
Put an end
found.
to whatever Crex is doing.
Okay, that's not a fair contest. Don't put games in the ring with Skyrim. Oh my god, I swear. I saw what I typed. I swear that was unintentional. Who cares if it was intentional or not? Fate has decided that you shall speak these words upon this day. And by speak, I mean type. And by type, I mean speak. And by speak, I mean type. And in the end of the day, is not everything that we express not somehow an extended part of our inner psyche reflecting upon a world of mistrust and lies that we will never truly know the truth? Truly, 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 truthful, trutherson? Also, one other thing I'd like to add, Valentine, since you said, oh my god, well, it's tough to be a god, to tread where mortals cannot trod. Count your blessings, keep them sweet, that's our advice. Is Okami worth playing? I hear a lot of people say it's good,
Yes.
things about it.
Yes, Okami's
I
worth
know
playing.
nothing about it.
I'm currently playing through the DS game Okami Den, which is the sequel. Okami's still better, but this one's pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah, no, Okami was a good game. I just sucked at it. So if you watch our very short-lived playthrough of it, don't judge the game based on my own ineptitude.
Yeah, we're planning on doing a playthrough again with me in control.
Yeah.
Later, once
Yeah.
life gets all sorted out.
I mean, we've also got the HD version on PS4 that we were thinking of looking at to see if it controls.
No, I have it saved for.
Oh, okay.
I beat that version.
Oh, okay. So we are definitely doing the
yeah,
HD version.
Because I have it set up, and
It-
it's a little less finicky with some of the brush strokes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's because it's not using motion controls to do the drawings, or if it's because it's an HD port.
I do also know that another reason why we didn't finish it was that was a game that we started back when we were still couples therapy.
Yeah.
And it was one of the games we started, like, we just overloaded ourselves because at the time we had, like, a game we played as a group, a game we played with just the two of us, and then we had one game each that we played with just one other member of the channel. And it was just getting too hard to continue all those projects. So we just would go months in between playing Okami, and I just wasn't able to get into it due to that delay, so we kind of put it on hiatus. But yeah, no, it is a good game, despite my ineptitude. Let's see, I just broke Endangered's brain, and I'm just glad Luke didn't say my unintentionally naughty comment out loud.
Are you in top view?
Oh, I might not have actually seen that one. I'm going to switch to live chat, just so I can potentially see. Let's see. Okay, I think that's what you're talking about. Okay, no, I won't read that out loud for your benefit. Mostly just because it's past. It's in the past, man. But yeah, okay. I have switched out of top chat to live chat, so I'll absolutely see everything everyone comments now.
Suvi Anwar is correct. Cosmic radiation is unusually high on this planet, likely an effect of the scourge.
Hey, like, don't say it out loud. Endangered, I forget. Do they give us, like, an in-depth explanation of the scourge in this game? Because I remember them telling us where it came from, but I don't remember if they tell us what its point or purpose was.
I think they were planning it for sequels.
Okay, and that's what I thought, is that I think diving into what the scourge is was something planned for the sequel. I just don't remember for sure. My benefit, you're the one people can clip saying it has no effect on me. Shut up, Endangered. Let me act like I'm being selfless here. Because I am no selfless. I was gonna say something more, but I lost the joke I was going for. Also, I have no shame. I'm just typing to not have to have a gross chat. Not particularly a weapon of sorts. Okay, that is what I thought. So again, I really hope that Mass Effect 4, Mass Effect 5, Mass Effect whatever, Mass Effect, we're so totally going back to Milky Way, we promise, at the very least follows up some of the ideas introduced in this game.
And they don't pull an Apollo Justice?
Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, it's really sad because Apollo Justice is a good game, but it's... No. Let me rephrase that. Apollo Justice is good. I don't want them to do what they pulled in the next Ace Attorney game to Apollo Justice. Because for those who don't know, Apollo Justice was meant to be a fresh start to the series. The fan, kind of like Mass Effect Andromeda, the fans bitched and moaned because it was different. So they went back to a more classic formula for the next game. And by doing that, they basically undid everything Apollo Justice was setting up for the world. As such, it now kind of makes Apollo Justice feel almost superfluous to the game, to the franchise's overall narrative. Okay, let's read more comments. What did you do? I don't remember. Oh, wait, did I say Endangered when I meant to say Valentine? Sorry about that. Mistook you for me. I know, giving him a hard time. Shut up. And thought my comment about him being clipped was you. Fair. I'm going to start calling you Validangered so I can address you both at once and not be wrong. Okay, no, I'm really not going to do that. I am not going to do that. No!
Have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
I I'm going to die.
According to Sid's intel, that's where those settlers are being held. We should check it out.
Let's see. Good for you, Endangered. Fight the man! Don't listen to them when they try to silence your freedom of speech, even if it is I who is silencing your freedoms. We can't tag team because he won't do puns with me. Touche. Someone get Paperclip on the phone. They need to come here and help Valentine make the puns.
For the love of God, no.
The low grab jumps are the best. I thought you were going to crash into the... I thought I was going to crash into the dome too. That's why I was initially like, well, I'm going to die.
I do not detect life in our immediate vicinity.
Okay, let's go to the grocery store and buy some then. They go really great with milk. Or it goes really great with... Never mind. Endangered can't pun. Well, that's just no fun. You might need to get up and run. Because I think this joke is done. We're going in! Oh yeah, anything new that I got that's worthwhile? Okay, I think, yeah, no, I'm going to stick with what I got just because I got my mods with crafting it. Oh, and that's everything. Okay. New pistol. Hurricane. Sorry, I still prefer the Sidewinder, so I'm going to stick with this. Let's see. Strax and Vetra, we are good. I'm sorry, what was that about going great with milk? Life, you know, the cereal, Life, it goes great with milk. I mean, he said that he didn't detect any life in the immediate vicinity, so it's like, let's go to the store and buy some, because it goes great with milk.
Oh, life cereal.
Looks like no one's home.
I swear if Sid sent
Okay,
us
I
enough
know that
money,
I've
we'd
said
start
this a
some
million times, but I'm still going to bring it up. I really appreciate that this game actually has the weapon I'm actually using appear in the cutscenes, rather than just defaulting me to the pistol. And Ryder's neck is broken. Newsflash, Vetra's the new main character.
What the hell was that?
Did I land on you? Sorry.
Endangered, you have a life. You have a life here with friends. You don't need to want life. Oh wait, you mean the cereal. I get it.
The missing settlers.
Who are you? Why are you kidnapping innocents?
Innocents? They're criminals.
Yes, but their only crime is wanting to love.
Let that go. Get comfortable. You'll be here a while.
This quest is quick.
What?
In my game, there's a side quest to get a couple married, and so the way I'm doing it, making it happen really fast. They like just met.
Honey, you're playing Okami Disney Edition.
Oh, is that what den means? Okay.
The Ghost Avenger that's everywhere in the first 3 games.
Case of mistaken identity.
I'm just as lost as you are.
It's okay, Vetra. You don't have to cover for us. That was Merryweather. She runs a smuggling ring on the
Yeah, what are you talking about, Ghost Avenger?
We worked for her. Vetra helped us get out of it. New lives, hiding in the outposts.
So you were helping people. There was no need for all that modesty.
It's not modesty. I didn't help anyone.
You helped me learn to love, Vetra. This quest is about love now. Shut up.
There's no way out.
There's always a way out.
I think Jennifer Lawrence trying to get out of her contract to do the X-Men movies is going to have to disagree with you, Vetra. There's not always a way out.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to get answers, but first we have to get out of here.
Vetra seems really agitated. It's making me doubt what really happened. I hope this all gets sorted out soon.
Do you know what Merryweather plans to do with us?
We were always...
She plans to give us an enchantment so that we will only fall asleep when we prick our fingers.
Brick our fingers?
Most likely revenge.
I said prick and you know
Merryweather
it.
doesn't
I
care
thought
for
you were trying to say
people meddling in
break.
business. Nothing good in store for anyone, I'm certain.
May you prick your may you prick your finger on a spinning wheel and fall deeply in love with me. Oh wait, that already happened.
Is that how you tell people we met?
The Avenger is a rifle, and it just appears in Shep's hands whenever the game says you need an assault rifle. That's right. That's right.
There was some mention of you being a Nexus
Yeah, I get it,
exile?
Ghost Avenger.
Yeah. We're not proud of it. When we first got here, things were
I was
bad.
about to say, Endangered, the Spectre is a member of the Justice League, not the Avengers.
I joined. But things aren't better on Kadara.
I make no
You're out there on
apology.
your own. Thanks to Vetra, I got a second chance to do things right.
Tell me more about Merryweather.
She used to be some kind of military
She's very happy
surveyor.
when the sun is out,
She's a gang leader
but when
and
it's
smoker.
not, she
Working
gets so
for her was all right at
mean.
first. Then
Why is it
she started
so
doing things
mean?
we didn't agree with. But you don't just quit working for Merryweather. We needed someone to help.
Yeah,
out.
I agree about.
Now
Yeah,
Merryweather's convinced we're
especially
competing
when you're
against
playing a
each
class like I can't even equip an assault rifle. Why am I holding an assault rifle?
You said Vetra helped you. How exactly?
Actually, I know that's something I did like. Another thing that made Mass Effect Andromeda one of my favorites of the series when it first launched.
Made up a
Well,
silence
okay,
and
Mass
an
Effect
outpost
3 did it too.
that got us free.
But it's a reason why Mass Effect 2 is not my favorite, is because your weapons are locked out to your class. Whereas I think the cooldown system works as a much better trade-off for using a weapon, for using a heavier weapon with a class that's not really designed for it.
How did
So,
Merryweather
it's a good
get
balance.
base on this planet?
Like my character
Made
practically
friends
never
with
carries assault rifles, but I guess a
Angaras told her about
shotgun
this place.
can't rapid fire.
It was a mine.
Sure it can. In Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, the Piranha was a rapid fire shotgun. I mean,
She
it
wants
was
to
like
strike out on her own.
it was like had a weight of 200 on its own, but
Into this place.
who cares about that?
Doing things even Sloan won't touch.
I appreciate that the Legendary Edition
There will
took
be time
out
to
the
talk later.
reliance on the multiplayer for galactic readiness, but I really missed that multiplayer. It was so much fun!
I knew Merryweather was going to find us. I knew it.
Yeah, she found us on a planet with no flora or fauna, so we know we can't rely on her sisters to save us.
I don't know being here.
So my brain is constantly sliding away. Going to leave you to have fun. Catch you next stream. I hope we'll catch you there too, Valentine. Your puns will be missed. They were so punny.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I know. These people here think I helped them, and somehow Merryweather feels screwed over by it.
How well do you know Merryweather?
I've heard of her. A smuggler, not affiliated with either the Outcasts or Collective. Never did business with her myself. Kind of a loose cannon from what I've heard.
Ship. Rotating barrel with 8 shots in 10 seconds, but not accuracy. Yep.
What do you think Merryweather's planning?
Looks like she was gunning for me. Use the people she thinks I helped as bait. If you ask me, she's planning to kill me. After a thorough interrogation, of course. Sounds like she wasn't expecting you. Might try to get something out of the Nexus in exchange.
We'll talk later. Focus on getting out of here.
What I like to hear.
I'm not going to question if you don't know anything, Vetra, because I believe you. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I plan on, bonking you this playthrough.
Door controls are not accessible from here, Pathfinder.
There has to be a way out.
I can open the doors from my end, but they're powered down. We need to get them going again.
Your end? Who are you?
I don't like the sound of this, Ryder.
Just get those doors some power!
It appears functional.
No way to know until we try. That cable's not going to get power to that door. These might connect the door to the generator.
Something else I can scan.
And
Alright, everyone in, one at a time, no need to push.
Everyone
You might
in
want
here.
to hurry though, as there are deadly people coming to shoot us in the bomb hole.
I'm directing security cam footage to that panel. You'll be able to see the guards
Thank
coming.
you!
If you wait till they go by,
Just think I'm a human Krogan every time I'm about to charge into a fight. I don't think there was a Krogan Vanguard in multiplayer now that I'm thinking about it. Although there was a Krogan Sentinel that I liked playing that class. I think it was a Sentinel.
What the hell? Where are the prisoners?
Are they gone? Is it safe?
They didn't see you. Stay here. And we'll take care of them. Please tell me you're going to talk to your sister about all of this.
That took care of it. We should check that the colonists are okay. Is everyone okay? Sidera, Nix, you've been pretending to be me, haven't you? How did you... Think I don't recognize my own tricks? And stop using my voice.
Sorry. It was just easier to get things done when people thought I was you. You know, because you have contacts and stuff.
Sid.
So you didn't help us, just like you said. It was...
Yeah, my kid's sister.
Give your sister some credit, Vetra. This wasn't exactly easy to pull off.
Ryder, don't encourage her. Sid, I know you're in the facility somewhere. Get back in your shuttle and return to the Nexus.
But I can help you get everyone out of here.
You hacked a door without checking for safeguards. That's help we don't need.
So walk me through it. I got eyes on the base.
Ryder?
She's your sister.
Great. Thanks for the backup. Fine, Sid. You can help, but follow my instructions and don't get creative.
We'll stay put and follow you when it's safe. Don't want to get caught in the crossfire.
Good
The
call.
sooner we get going, the better. Sid'll alert us if anything's headed our way.
Head down the corridor.
Let's see, that's disappointing. Vanguard is best class.
Before we go further,
Yes,
are
I know you're quite fond of that one. Your favorite's Infiltrator, right, honey?
Shuttle's well hidden.
I don't remember.
Oh wait, no. You played Soldier exclusively in the original trilogy.
I think so.
But since the levels were a lot more open in this one, you played Infiltrator with
Think
the
so?
sniper.
Yeah, I just
Yep.
I
You
just
know
fight
your
with
sister was
snipers. That's
messing
all I
about
really
you.
cared about.
Yeah, I prefer. Yeah, I mean, I love
You
using
think
snipers
it's
in
better.
this game because of the open level design. But yeah, I think Sentinel will always be my favorite.
I want to say I played Sentinel in one of them. I had the
Shit, I have no
shield
idea what
armor
I've done
thing.
with my name.
Yeah, I think you might have given it a try at one point, but you preferred just relying on guns rather than.
I can't focus on
Sid,
several
you
things
see
at
the
once.
colonists?
Yeah.
Sid, we're going to need you to hack into systems to cause a disruption.
Right.
Only one. Get in and get out. Too much messing around and they'll track you down.
All right. Now this is I really like this. You kind
Sid, what's that door?
Looks like it leads to some kind of workshop. Could be some gear in there.
Any security?
Yeah, loads. If I open the door, you'll have to deal with them. I can send a surge of power to that generator.
The electrical discharge from that could take out some of them.
Yeah, I like this mission because, like, the next, you get to do this with a couple rooms. You get to do one thing to help you out. It's like, blowing the generators will make the fight easier, but I'm going to grab
Let's
the
get
loot.
into that workshop. I need to see what's in there.
Because
If you
I'm
say so.
pretty positive I can take on all of them. I also don't mind Engineer. My good friend and former coworker, he moved to California a few years ago. His favorite class was Engineer. Just because he liked throwing out, you know, the drones and such. So it gave him a lot more room to maneuver around and shoot people. So there were like special N7 classes added to multiplayer. They were like humans, but like supercharged, super special, whatever. The N7, I liked all the N7 classes they added, but the Engineer N7 was a lot of fun because they had one ability and 2 grenades. Their ability was to set up ammo drop cache that will slowly churn out grenades and ammo. So I would just with that one throw the heaviest guns and most powerful damage I could. Quickly throw up a refill station. It took like 2 minutes to recharge, but you know, you could dig in for quite some time comfortably and just keep firing your grenades at them. That was a fun class. Actually, I take it back. I think the only one of those classes I didn't care for was the soldier, because oof, it was just too restrictive with what it could do. Engineer loves the drones. Oh, good. Then I'm glad to hear you must like listen to me drone on and on and on and on. Yep. Wilbur.
What the hell is happening? Who's messing with security? Why are the feeds down? Someone answer me.
Well, the feed is down because you let the mice get into it, and now you don't have any feed for the winter. And the turrets. Endangered also likes the turrets. Ooh.
That's a lot of animals.
They could be training them as a security measure. If they're still feral, they could soften up those guards for us. Then again, they might also attack us. They have a fiend?
I can't open that cage. Remote access is disabled. They probably don't want accidents.
Turrets. Those might be a problem.
I could turn them off or change the attack protocols.
I want to scan those things. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll have to scan them in person.
Turn those turrets on Merryweather's men. That should get them out of our way. Here we go.
Here we go.
Team, get back!
Oh, some dumbass let the fiend out.
Trying to get clever.
It's like doing in the end of Jurassic World, they let out all the dinosaurs.
But they're not alive like me. I'm sorry. I like the Jurassic movies. Even the bad ones, but that line is so stupid. Hey, that one was just me forgetting that was a cage, so feel free to laugh at me for opening that door. Yeah, I'm gonna not kill these animals if I can help it, because they're innocent and they did nothing wrong.
Actually, the dumbest thing that makes me not like Okami Dead as much as Okami.
Uh-huh.
There isn't a bark button.
Thing was so big. You guys were amazing.
I want to hear
we should
Pupper
head through
bark.
the workshop next. That's the direct way out.
Okay, and let's see more comments. Love the drones and the turrets. New, more comments.
There's a rat in the system. I want this rat caught. Double the rations for anyone that does it.
That armor will be trouble if the pilot gets inside.
It's plugged into the network for maintenance. I can disable its systems. I could dump out whatever's in those tanks.
That stuff cuts right through shields. If we're not careful, that'll hurt both them and us. If that engine has a charged core, it might explode.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
Looks
the.
like you've got loads of options.
I'm gonna stick with disabling the armor.
Disable the Hydra armor. I don't want to fight that thing.
I don't either. Duck and cover.
Security here's intense. What on earth is Merryweather paying them?
I think she's paying them in first edition Pokemon cards. I think anyone would go, would murder for a first edition Charizard.
That was really awful. I knew you guys did stuff like this, but helping you do it, it's different.
That's why I never wanted you involved in the things I did. You can't have excitement and adventure if you can't handle pain and blood.
Well, I guess it's straight through the door next.
If you could ride... Wish you could ride the Hydra, like the Atlas mechs. That would be fun if you could do that.
Sid, what do we have coming up? Sid?
Looks like...
Sid?
I think someone found my shuttle. I can hear. I think I gotta... Oh no!
Sid! Sid, come in! They found her. They're gonna kill her. Why'd you have to go be the hero, Sid? Stupid. So stupid.
It's better to try to be a hero than do nothing.
If trying gets her killed, I'm gonna kill her. You know what I mean. I think I can trace Sid's signal.
Yeah, it
Should
would.
take us to her. No time to waste, but we have to be careful. They have my sister.
They also have my ice cream.
Watch out! They're coming straight for us!
Wrong button, but this will work.
So you're the one that's been killing my people.
I didn't kill anyone. I don't even know how to shoot a gun.
You want your rat veteran nicks? You come to me.
Help!
Healing and ammo. Means things are about to get real. Oh, Andromeda, you're such a piece of shit. But I still love you.
Think carefully about your next move, Pathfinder.
That explodes. It takes you out too.
You won't let that happen.
Petra.
It's going to be okay. We're gonna get you out of this.
Come on, that's a kid you got there. She's not a threat. Let her go.
She hacked my security. She's as tall as you are. Guns on the ground.
So this is what you're all about? Kidnapping? Threatening children? That's what you came to Helios for?
You can still do what's right. Turn off the explosive.
There's no right or wrong anymore. Just survival.
She really did not think that through. That was... Wow. She doesn't even get, like, boss levels of HP. That just was one shot and she's dead.
That was fun. I love when that happens.
Yep.
That's why I like the sniper.
Yep. Honestly, I do kind of prefer it when the enemies are just another unit and you just fight a bunch of people. I think that's more fun, to be perfectly honest. Because you're just doing the same mechanics you've been using the whole game.
More of Merryweather's thugs taking up position!
I see.
Yeah, but she's dead, so... So I can't teabag you, but I can do this. Hologram. I know one of the Turian classes in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer had the holo distractor, and while it wasn't something I used a ton in the main story, it was fairly useful in multiplayer. Right, you've got a shield, so I can't freeze you. Or not shield, you have armor, so I can't freeze you.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Let's get you to your shuttle. Are you all right? Are you hurt?
I think I'm okay.
I'm emotionally traumatized.
We're all good, thanks to you.
I didn't mean for any of this. I'm sorry, okay?
And now she's in shock.
You can't just mess around with people from Kadara. They're dangerous.
These guys wanted to start over, not be exiles anymore. No one else was giving them a chance, so I thought, I can do that. I can help. These are good people who make bad choices. Your sister did the right thing.
She still should have talked to me. I don't want you hurt. There are ugly sides to what I do, and you shouldn't have to deal with them.
You started out when you were my age, and you managed okay?
That wasn't by choice. You saw what we did here. This isn't all fun and games, Sid.
Yeah, I was shocked at first, but I understand now, and I can handle it.
I don't want you to have to.
Whatever. I'm going back to the Nexus, like you wanted. That was intense. Are you alright?
Fine. I just need some time to think. Hey, at least the settlers are safe. Thanks for helping me out with this, Ryder. Can we just get moving now?
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Let's level up some stuff. let's still give you. Anyway, what else do we still have to do here? Locate outcast headquarters. Okay.
Looks like the kid was pretty upset with you.
The usual.
Curfew's unfair. Staying back in the Nexus where it's safe is unfair. Everything's unfair.
She hates me.
She pulled a "you're not my mom" line?
Not this time.
You're doing fine.
It's nice to see Drax and Vetra, you know, Turian and a Krogan who are super buddy-buddy.
Exposure to the surface radiation will kill you.
Sorry, I just saw that it popped to exit the Nomad. I'm like, okay, what would even happen if I tried?
Despite everything that went wrong
You'd
here.
really
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just Sam was like, yeah, I can't let you do that, Star Fox. I mean. And Danger agrees that they're great friends. You know, with all this space dust kicking up, it's amazing that the Nomad still is nice and shiny. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Evil Knievel, eat your heart out.
Don't look down, guys.
How did I do that?
Automated forward station deployed.
That should not have worked, right? I'm not crazy. There's no way that should have worked. Wee! Oh, wee wee. On the way. Oh no.
Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Yeah.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Thank you. I just wish that wasn't. I wish I was that badass intentionally. Hello, hello. I'm at a place called Vertigo. Everything you wish you didn't know, but you now have something that you're going to squeal and vomit. That's something you can feel. Alright, let's go into the city from Custom Robo. That's a series that we recorded 6 years ago. Abby wasn't listening because normally she'd be ugh.
I was focusing on drawing a stupid picture.
That is a stupid picture. Congratulations, you have succeeded in your task at hand. zoom in for some reason.
You can use the passcode on the door to the second dome, Pathfinder.
That did it.
Excuse me, don't mind me, I'm just stealing all of your resources.
That takes care of Krex and his people. But what were they up to?
And I just realized these domes are like if you had to live your life in a Virtual Boy. More titanium.
I don't want excuses, Krex. The dust on the surface isn't enough. If I want to take these initiative colonies out, we'll need a hell of a lot more helium-3. I know that remnant tiller in the conservatory will work. Get it running. Elora out.
They wanted to attack the colonies. But it sounds like they couldn't activate some sort of remnant tiller. Sam?
An active remnant tiller would expose more soil to radiation, increasing helium-3 production exponentially. If my calculations are correct, this planet could fuel Nexus ships for an estimated 368 years.
With that much fuel, we could discover countless new worlds.
Yeah.
We need to get that tiller up and running.
I've marked the remnant conservatory on your display.
If Elora had mined enough helium-3 to bomb the colonies...
I advise against hypotheticals, Pathfinder. I've alerted the Nexus to the situation. Patrols will be stationed around this planet to ensure the helium-3 remains in your control.
Still, if I ever meet this Elora, we're having a chat.
I don't remember if we meet Elora in this game or not. That would be hell. Yes, it would be hell to live inside Virtual Boy. Just like those poor games that were released for the Virtual Boy, they'll forever live in that Virtual Boy. Not gonna lie, it is genuinely a chore for me to not just start singing, you know, City Escape every time I'm driving around in the Nomad. But since I've already done that joke several times and I don't want this video to get flagged, I will do my best to resist.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yes, let's dig a hole right over one of the main lanes of traffic. I'm a good neighbor. Tally-oop. 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 You know, with drift like this, I'd love to see the Nomad as a guest car in a kart racer sometime. Mining in Andromeda kind of sucks. You are not wrong. That's why I don't really do it all that much. I mean, I did it a lot in my first playthrough, but then I'm like, okay, I've done it. I don't really need all the extra resources and stuff. Oh my gosh, color that isn't red.
Sam, how do we get the tiller working?
I detect a console deeper inside.
Observer machine. We could use it on our side.
Sam, how do we do the thing with the REM tech? The same way we do all the other things with the REM tech, you fucking moron.
But it will perform simple tasks for you via your scanner.
Want to craft, you can just... You want to craft, you can just buy the items. Yes, yes you can. Yes, we can.
Got targets!
Robot, this is Bullet. I'd like to set you up on a blind date. Well, why is it a blind date? Because the bullet's gonna go into your ice ball.
Stay alert. There'll be more.
Remnant towers or whatever are they're kind of mourning. Yes, every time I go into these REM techs, I think this reminds me of every morning in my life. And Endangered did correct themselves to say boring, but I was still going to jump. Oh yeah, and this is my least favorite one.
haven't needed me for the Sudoku puzzles.
Google and/or using those bypass devices.
Fair enough.
I don't think we're done here. I don't think
Plus,
we're done
let's
here.
face it, until recently, you've never been home to help me when I'm doing streams.
Fair.
And the reward for full viability isn't even that interesting. No, not really. I mean, I do it mostly. I mean, I know you have to do these towers to advance the story to at least get an outpost placed. So I know you do have to do all of these, but I like getting full viability because I just like the idea of, you know, settling a new place and getting it safe to live in. So it's a facet of the game I do quite enjoy.
Another observer console.
Alright, boy. Okay, Franklin, let's see what we can scan. Probit. Bypass signals are the best thing. I did it once. The reward was kinda sweet, but like not worth the time investment. No. Wait, did you fix it, Johnny? Franklin. Actually do something. I don't think anything actually happened. There we go, Franklin. Something's happened.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
Okay, so 1, 2. Is there a 3, 4 on the other side?
Wonder what that did.
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it did that right, since I got them in the 1, 2, 3, 4 order. I'm gonna walk across the way first. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna walk across the way.
don't think we're done here. I don't think we're done here.
Yes, you already said that.
Get ready to fight!
Keep it up.
I think that's it. I don't think we're done here.
I think I'll head out. Want to finish the Citadel DLC. Sounds good, Endangered. You have a good rest of your day. Okay, I'm actually gonna grab something to drink real quick. Thanks, Endangered. Okay. You know what? Let's just make our way to the end of this place. Not the biggest fan of exploring this one. I'm not actually sure how I missed that one. Man, am I missing something? had this much trouble with one of these things before.
Destroyer, stay alert! That must be the console to start the tiller. Got 'em all.
Okie dokie.
Multiple mechanisms activating. The remnant tiller is online. Within years, helium-3 production will increase dramatically.
Send Tan the good news. We have fuel. Let's get back to the surface.
Wow, we're echoing one of these remnant things and I don't have to run. That is just unheard of. What will they think? I didn't do it. All right.
Doesn't seem different up here.
Back to the Tempest. I don't know why I pulled the map up at first.
Taking her up. Where to next, Pathfinder?
Callum, just please take me anywhere but here. Alright, let's do a quick stroll through the Tempest and talk to everybody. Then I'll probably call it a day.
You have new email at your terminal,
What can I do for
Pathfinder.
you?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know what?
Schedules.
How's it going? I should get back to things. Sounds good. Hey, what's shaking? So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults.
It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster. So you think we're doing the right thing? Well, yeah. Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later. You know it.
Hey, can I see you in the med bay?
Yes, you can.
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axel is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
They aren't children anymore. We can't control their every move. You remember how you were. Please, Jarl.
I'll bring them home.
Are you okay?
3 of my brothers and sisters have joined the Rokar. Aksul has poisoned them with his hatred of aliens.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
The Rokar have made camp at the Forge. Many consider it the birthplace of our civilization. Aksul likely believes this bold move will create more fanatics for his cause. Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
You don't have to. Just tell me the time and place.
No hesitation. You are a good friend. I have a contact who's been monitoring the Rokar. I'll set up a rendezvous with her.
Harvarl. Oh, Cora's not in here. Gil, Drac, Cora, Vetra, Lexi, Liam. Where's Drac? Oh, I did already see Drac. My brain just didn't... Actually, can I contact Addison up here? Do I have to go back to the Nexus to finish that particular quest? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the Nexus to finish that particular quest.
So the Turians kick out the genophage, basically just...
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Good talking to you.
Anytime.
talk more later.
Sure.
Damn it, Sid.
What's going on?
I get influence with power players, only to have it squandered by his sister calling in favors under my name. Do you know she got the genome for... oh, what is it? Cats. Pulled from storage. 1, there's no place to grow anything right now. 2, it seems they aren't even a food. So why?
Lots of people love cats. They make them happy.
I don't think we're in a position to put amusement over necessities. She just doesn't think. Tries to help everyone, damn the consequences. And she thinks what we do is so exciting, but doesn't really understand what it takes.
Because what we do is exciting. We make people's lives better.
You make it sound so wonderful. We see some real shit.
But we don't quit because what we do matters.
It does, doesn't it? Even on the worst days, knowing we make a difference.
To make a difference is probably all Sid wants.
But what if she gets herself into another mess? What if she gets hurt?
Whatever happens, I'm here for the both of you. I care about Sid because I care about you.
Right. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. How about I let you get back to work?
Sorry, I am gonna poke you again.
Need something? Need something done?
You probably have...
Yes,
You
I
know
need
where to find
something
me.
done. I need me done. Could you do that?
Back again?
See you later.
Oh. Cool. Nice. Wait, hold on. Let's level everyone up. Wait, no, I haven't gotten the... I've gotten Liam's loyalties. Let's level him up. Hold off on everyone else. Since besides Vetra, I haven't got everyone's loyalty just yet.
Need something? I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Wait, you asked me to come see you in the med bay. You are a liar.
Pathfinder, Bradley said Prodromos is back on track. That road car threat made me angry as hell, but it also kind of made me feel like a local. I've arranged a thing on EOS for everyone. It's time I gave back, not just go from crisis to crisis. Sam has the nav points, dress light.
This quest. Well, this is more cutscene than a quest, but it's a good one.
Hello, Sarah. Kodara Port has raised questions for the future.
What questions?
If we succeed in Andromeda, more AI will be created. We are all individuals. Some may commit illegal acts. But if AI are also citizens, there must be laws and penalties for us too. I wonder what form they will take.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
What am I doing next? Yeah, need to go to Havarl for a couple of quests, so yeah, I think that'd be good. Yeah, whatever. Okie dokie. That was fun. Thank you everyone who joined us this day. And, well, I am not sure then, but we'll see you then. I hope you had fun. Good night.